welcome back. Please take a minute to tell me the names of the people in your group. Only one person needs to email. And Janie, I'm assuming that includes you. Okay, I want to work a little bit more on the commas. So let's look at an exercise on introductory word groups before main clauses. We'll do a couple together and then I'll let you guys work on them, and then I'm going to call on people to give me the answers. So please be ready. Okay. So remember, the rule is if you have a group of words before the main sentence, you separate it from the main sentence by putting a comma before the main sentence, right? So below, you have to decide if these are punctuated correctly. Okay. So as the boat turned, about a dozen dolphins began to follow it. Correct? Or does it need a comma?
Needs a comma.
It does need a comma. Where does it need the comma?
After turn.
Yeah, you could kind of hear it when I pause there. And you can also use the test phrase. It is true that, and you can find the main sentence. It is true that about a dozen dolphins began to follow it. Okay. It is true that as the boat turned is not a complete sentence. You know that's a group of words before the main sentence. Okay. Since we moved into town, our fuel bill has tripled. Correct or incorrect?
Correct.
It is correct. Having chosen nursing as a career, Susan enrolled in many science courses. Correct or incorrect?
Incorrect.
Right.
Need a comma. Where does it need a comma at?
After career.
Yeah. Number 4, usually I have time to eat breakfast. Correct or incorrect? This one trickier because of the one word. So it is true that I have time to eat breakfast. That passes the test. It's a complete sentence. So this word before it, this is correct. This is just an introductory word before the main sentence. Round number 5, from outside the 12-mile fishing limits off the coast of Maine, a strange phenomenon has been reported. Excuse me.
Bless you.
You said that's correct, right? It is true that a strange phenomenon has been reported. This just gives us information on where. Number 6, when he was in high school, he was known only as an athlete. Does it need a comma?
Yeah, after school.
Very good. Now, unfortunately, it's easier to see this in somebody else's writing than our own. So yeah, you kind of have to remember the rule. Before you decide what course to take, you should consider the amount of work you're willing to do. Correct? Incorrect?
Correct.
Good. And last, nevertheless, I do not want to meet him.
After nevertheless.
Good. All right. The next section, you go ahead and add commas where they are needed and see if it's an introductory element, right? So let's work on, 1 through 10. See if it needs a comma in it and add it where it's needed. And then we'll get together and go over them. I'll call on people to give me the answer. If you can't see my screen, I'll put the link up if you want to pull it up in another screen.